Feeling a little stripped on leaders. Let's grab some more with our cheaper everything cost. Otherwise, tons of rebels wanting to rise up. I'm still hemorrhaging money, and I could hemorrhage a lot less money if I managed my forts better. For example, I really don't need you right now. Or what did I just do there? Quite a few of these are proving unnecessary. I need more of a frontier than anything else. Although it is kind of nice to have some of these as well. But these two block anything coming this way for starters. A naval invasion? Well, we will have a navy soon enough. Couldn't be prouder. Thanks. Pays for more than just a single... you block people coming up here. The words I was trying to say was pays for more than just a single general. Boy, me and words today are just having a big fallout. Not too sure what purpose these two forts have anymore. Especially this one. Stop people going up here, but what it's really doing is costing me a whole bunch of money. Now England, you have to die. I broke you up with some other guys, but I can get my mainland buddies involved and strip you to pieces. The only downside is I have a whole bunch of, oh man, more troublemakers over in Shell Land. What is it with the Danes and their shells? Tarkonex asks how it's going. It's going pretty good. Nothing like some Sunday morning EU4, except it's not morning anymore. Will it be? No, no, no. Possibly, oh, harsher treatment. I like it just because it's got the foot on the skull there. But the autonomy change cooldown might come in handy. Sold. Now England will no doubt have a better fleet than me. That's just what it's going to be. Twice the heavy ships and then some. Excuse me, I'm going to conscript something. It's called fastclicker.exe. Radislav, give me all your young. Maybe I could get another general whilst we're at it. Farewell. Although I could have taken this one, but no, local autonomy in the Denmark area? No thanks. Okay, England on the chopping block. I'll probably need quite a few units to go and deal with them. Where are all my boats at? I would like to get an eye on the situation on England. How's my naval force limit looking? Alright, naval force limit's okay. It can certainly be increased, and I would like to be able to ship units over that bit faster. And since I go by stacks of 36... And yeah, combat width is still 36, so that's fine. I would like to be able to ship over 36 at a time. Oh, not if these guys are being used in the same provinces, I don't. Why would it do that? I need 7 more merchant men. Probably because these are much faster places to make them. In any case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. Shell Land, better pronunciation than I could expect. Almost enough to make me forgive Landron. There is nothing wrong with the way I say Landron. There is something wrong with these guys instantly capping forts, though. That's just nasty. If I'd known that, I would have made it have no garrison. Alright, at least the realm is being stabilized. Certainly taking care of all these Catholic influences. Shouldn't have to worry about revolts over here anymore once we're done with it. The Ottomans are gunning down Austria. That's interesting, because that puts them at war with my good ally Palatinate. Please, neither of you call me in. Well, I think... no, I don't have a truce with Austria. But surely you wouldn't call me in against one of my enemies. And Palatinate can't call me in. That's interesting in a way. It's also quite troublesome. God damn it! They probably think the trust is is enough to overcome that. Harumph. Jeez, now it's the time to make a choice. I mean, that's a pretty huge war you're getting yourself into. And it does include Aragon. Yeah. I mean, I don't need you anymore, Ottoman. You're still very useful, though. And I do need to kill the Palatinate eventually. How could you do that to me? I am in a very poor position here, though, because the Palatinate would just run right into me. Jake, see it like this. You can go to war with Poland. Yeah, just how big is this war looking currently? We know full well that you guys have like 400,000 men, right? But the Palatinates have a fair chunk. Are you even going to win on the seas? The Aragonese have a ton of ships. Okay, but you are bringing more of them, and heavy ones. Heavy ships are the victory. It's not really a question here. I've got to join in, but these poor sods are just going to get destroyed. There's no quick way out for them. Well, I might be able to get them back by boat, but I need to get my boats over there. Yeah. Although if I said no, he probably would not be willing to re-ally me. He would go hostile and want all my land. Because he's like that. Alright then, what's it gonna be? These forts are gonna crumble. And I'm currently under occupation here. Don't need to answer the call now, Jake. No, but I did. Great war, Ottomans. Let's just call it a day. Goodbye, Nitra. Lose 3 provinces. That's not a whole lot to lose for this. They clearly don't believe in the war all that well. I mean, the numbers are startlingly on our side. And we have Tech 23, whilst Austria does not. So what am I meant to say? That this Polish land is of absolute interest to me? Maybe I'll get it. Well, let's go and collect our friends. I really want to go and crush England right now, but I think he knew that. Let's be rid of all these disgusting Catholic elements. Alright, so the Poles are going to come over and ruin our day there. You guys need to somewhat bunch up. And then hopefully we don't take too long taking back Shell land. Alright, as many of you that can, get on board. We're heading something that resembles home. Oh, Brandenburg, you're pulling your weight there pretty well. That's on par with the discipline. Don't know where the Poles get all that discipline, but they do. Time to puff out that chest with cannons. Yeah, these guys would look a lot spiffier if they had more cannons. And our force limit can certainly handle it. Huh, see that the enemy are having a terrible time actually arranging themselves. Especially the Palatinate, I thought they'd be flooding in. Especially to my country. Well, we could take advantage of that. What I should probably do... Oh, I could get Happy Russian Man to help me out. With a ton of Streltsy. The Streltsy aren't really what we need right now, it's a whole bunch of cannons. Streltsy can replace the dead instead. So what should I do? Should I arrange these into my favorite 36 stacks? 12, 2, 2. 14, 4, 18. $14, 4, 18. I mean, hopefully I don't get crushed during that time. How long could it possibly take to... Oh man, they're even getting recruited there. That's kind of funny. We'll be okay, we just gotta believe in the Ottomans. Bringing all of his forces down on Austria. Swedish truce is up. Try to have a lot of truces. Hopefully it doesn't result in lots of coalitions once everything is said and done. Okay, so there is going to be a coalition, and indeed it has already started. Wait, Sweden? Who are they going to bring in with them? Muscovy? Hungary? Not Austria, we're going to have a truce now. Silesia rather. Alright, you go there, Brandenburg. You teach them a lesson. I'll probably get involved with some units over there as well. I'm not scared of those Brunswick separatists since I already cored the province. It's a lot of Palatinates right there. And the Ottomans... Where are the Ottoman units right now, actually? I know I'm pretty blind. Okay, they're flooding in this way. It's an interesting route to take. And farewell my subject's units. At least my subject is almost inside of me right now. Now let's get involved for a laugh. For a laugh. Shells are back in our control. Now, things might get a little convoluted here. Okay, Muscovy is probably going to want to join that coalition against me. I could fight him here and now, but I'm really not in the mood for it. And if Sweden's in a coalition against me, they'd probably join it. Which is odd. I wonder why they'd do that now. It's probably because I lost the Palatinate as my ally. Yeah, that was a given. Not scared of these guys, but why even have them be an issue? Mark Polish land as vital interest, so the Ottos give it to you way ahead of you. Now what do the Ottos actually want? They've gone militaristic, so they want a whole chunk of Austria. Probably not all they're wanting. Do they have any other allies to bring in? France? Yeah, you go, girl. It'll take a while for our units to be ready, but I'd rather just wait on them, because I just want things to be organized and full of order. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. It's a real shame to be going against the Palatinate, though. And I didn't want this. I wanted us to have a nice, happy relationship with each other. Everything was fine. then this. At least Krakow is down. We can't separate peace Poland. And I doubt we're going to do anything against that ridiculous prestige that the Palatinate have. Not that our own one isn't ridiculous. What's that? Plus 1, 2, 3, 4.5? That's nice. That's very nice. Oh, also, I got all these ships, and I want them to be right here. Wait, what? All these ships, not you, right here. As for you guys, why are you not protecting my delicious trade? Would allying France right now break your rules? Well, there's no point bending them, so no. Sorry, no, we will not ally France, because yes, it would break our rule. Rules are there for a reason. Tell me, do we both desire Vienna? No. Okay, at the very least, I will be drinking favors from this war. Made me break an awesome alliance I had. That's very saddening. I mean, I could have gotten out of it, and I did have an inkling that I should perhaps mark... ooh. I thought about marking Austria as friendly, but I decided against it. I wonder if we could come in and do this. I mean, most of those units are Palatinate, and they are at Tech 23. And Nitra is just about to die. I mean, Nitra's not going to last 8 days there. Let's hold off. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. And we would have ran in there and gotten killed ourselves. In short, I made an awesome decision there. Alright, a fellow 36 stack. And I'm not even above my force limit. That's happy days. Okay, now I, however, will make my mark on Vienna. Because I don't want this war taken forever. One idea is to get rid of the Palatinate from all this. And in fact, that's probably what these 36ers should do. The Palatinate's headquarters are... I'm probably staring right at them. Oh, there they are. That makes things a lot easier. Can't get there, but still makes them easier. This is okay. The Ottomans have this under control. It's not surprising in any way that a bunch of unhappy people are joining a coalition against me, but they will soon forget. They'll see the funny side, as I like to say. What's the casus belli? Good question. They just want to conquer Crane. What I want is diplomatic tech 22, but seems that we are... And of course, we've been annexing Brandenburg forever, which is slowing down our teching. How much does it cost us? You know, if this court and county disaster would just end, our stuff would shoot up and we would instantly drink them, but it's probably not going to be that easy. We also lost a golden opportunity to attack England because they were busy overseas, and we didn't break their alliances forever, so we need to keep that in mind. Hell, it's half tempting to ship our troops over there during this war, because then we won't have to worry about Aragon and just slaughter England. In fact, that's likely what we're going to do. Yeah, we got 36 there. Can you have your golden age last until the end of the run? That would make it a race. I'm confident I could eat all this up in 50 years. But I'm not stressing myself here, I'm here to have fun. Play to enjoy. Stad and Hanover, though, they're going to enjoy revolting on me, it seems. Both are in range of some beautiful forts of mine, though, so no problem. And this might just force the Palatinate out because they are losing bad, and I don't think the Ottomans want much of their land. I could express desire in some land. I mean, hey, getting these provinces would be a beautiful addition to what I've got, so why not? And I don't actually want you succeeding there. To the point where I should probably actually bring you up to deal with that. I'd need some boats. I have some boats. Great, the Finns are finally enriched. The question is where to hit up next. Brest has been giving me some jip. And it's a soft enough target. Stettin? Okay, sure. Now, do I just send you all over to Holland, then you can march over to Friesland quite happily? Yeah, that's exactly how it's going down. I'm not scared of that paltry army. And I am a big fan of gaining free manpower. Oh yeah, weren't you exactly there for Stad? Well, maybe, but Stad's in safe hands. Could you show us Asia? We'll have a quick look at Asia. Wow, Tangu. I'm pretty impressed with what you're doing there. Hindustan managed to form. Malwa's looking good. Excellent. But then why wouldn't things be excellent? Wow, you've got some real speed there. Alright, I'm gonna block that missionary from doing his work, and finally 554 with 436, 100 legitimacy right there, and you're not going to be around for too long either. That's beautiful. Maximum absolutism and indeed current absolutism both looking as we want it. It could always be better, but when couldn't it? And I did say I want these provinces, so who knows, we might just get them, even if they're non-co-belligerent. That's not really too much of a problem right now. We have massive reduction to a lot of things. Particularists in somewhere. Harumph. Probably have somebody over there dealing with such rebellious thought. So the Aragonese are probably going to come up here and kill me. That's a consideration. So maybe I could pick you up. Oh well, the Ottomans are there to engage. Or at least keep them out of my face. Where in the world is... Videbsk. It's Belarusian. How much do I care about the Boyars right now? Not a whole lot. They could always give me more support, which would be wonderful, but otherwise they're just going to have to sod off. Actually, no. We'll lose a little bit of base tax. It costs us very little to get it back. We'll, could grant a generalship. Could tell them to go on a diet as well, and use that to harvest ourselves some military support. What else do we have going on here? Yeah, can't argue with... no, we'll argue with money for a change. Gain that patriarch authority, although I don't want to hurt my legitimacy. Too much thinking involved here. Far too much thinking. So I'll just ignore it. You know, I kind of took that idea when I was playing by myself. I was like, oh man, estates, they're always getting on my case. And then I had this idea of what if I just ignore them? And then I ended up having an even better time. Estates are far from the finest thing in the game. So I wasn't torn by that decision. So much foreign debt payment going on here. I want to reduce the Palatinate's fleet to ashes, so we're getting on that. I'm really wondering when this started. Are you ready for the EU4 dev clash? I was born ready. Should be resuming this Tuesday. What's that Joker up to? Alright, Brandenburg, you're finally inside of me. It's a shame we had to spend extra on that, but goodbye Diplo Rep. Hello, extra units, which okay, goodbye Merc Scum. And the rest of you can just go and chill with your other kind. Did I pick up any other fairly useless armies? No, I did not. You guys, though, don't seem to know what to do. Come on, Palatinate are dying, let's just be done with them. I mean, sure, I could say I want even more of their land, and it's no secret that I do. I think I need this state. Yeah, because we go down to Hessen. It's this stuff that I don't... No, I do need Cologne. It's never simple, this stuff, is it? But reaching perfection is pretty important. And there goes their fleet. It's like the EU4 version of Check That Medivae. Aragon's coming in, but they only have Tech 22. We of course have Tech 23. They outnumber us for sure, and they've got a better general, but... yeah, quite a bit of a better general. Fourth Army is busy over there as they have been for a while. Well, let's see what we can do. And that is the power of having good tech. Well, it's kind of nice that we're going to force their fleet out to fight us again, but perhaps those damaged ships of ours could get repaired up wherever there's a shipyard. Wahaha, I think is the way to put it. I really hope that the Ottomans are really wanting to reward me here. Otherwise, why are we holding on to this fight in Palatinate for so long? I mean, I'm happy to bring these guys down. Where else needs to fall? Well, we can just hold on to this for a bit. Let's get back into the fray. I want everybody on deck. Devil's kith and kin. Well, this time it's going to ruin my my plentiful prosperity around here. Even though some of these are surprisingly not, courtesy of the revolts that we've been having. I just don't want to spend the extra courtesy of the overextension that I have. The cores are almost done though. They'll be done in a couple of months. So I'll hold off on that. Oh right, they still had somewhere else to go to. The problem is this fort. Won't be a problem much longer. Calm down. I can also take care of you, get that back. And then there'll be no overextension. Big chaotic fighting. And I guess I really owe it to the Ottomans here. They took me out of my comfort zone. I was not ready to... Ah, damn, they have that province as well, don't they? Well, we'll keep it here. They ripped me out of my comfort zone of being allied to the Palatinate, which is something that had to happen sooner or later. So really they've done me a favour. Livonian scum. Probably going to go to Revel. Okay, these guys are just getting floored. There's no mercy. With that in mind, I would be really happy if the Ottomans were to piece them out soon. The fools. I mean, if they wanted to lose their navy that badly, they could have just asked. Fighting in woods, okay. Locked in, so are we.